Theory, based on your recent activity with Seth freaking Rollins, can I get your comment on Seth issuing an open challenge for the United States Championship tonight?
Well, if I'm being honest with you, Kathy, I think it's kind of pathetic what has happened to the prestige of the United States Championship ever since it was stolen from me. That's right, I said stolen. You know, an open challenge just seems like a sad attempt for a desperate champion to get the crowd to just cheer for them. But it seems like something Bobby Lashley would do and not Seth. And speaking of Bobby Lashley, I thought he was gonna slay the beast at Crown Jewel. But enough about Bobby and Brock. When it comes to those two dinosaurs, I'd put them both down. But when it comes to me...
Did you say dinosaurs?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You never learn, do you? I mean, how many times do those dinosaurs have to put you down before you realize that you are never going to live up to the hype?
Well, that's what you think.
That's exactly what I think. I mean, think about it. Every time you mess with Bobby, you get hurt lock. Every time you mess with Brock, you get F5'd. You go down.
You know what? Why don't you take it easy, Mr. Irrelevant? Because I am the youngest Mr. Money in the Bank in all of WWE history, and all I do is win.
So?
And when it comes to an opportunity, I take full advantage of it. But let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When's the last time Shelton Benjamin beat anybody?
Good question. Why don't we make it you tonight?
That's what you want?
That's exactly what I want.
Then I'll see you out there.
See you, Junior.
Break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.